Hello everybody, my name is Rodolfo and I'm studying for my next boiler license, and today I have 10 questions with my best answer for you guys, okay? So let's go to the questions. So question number one. Okay. What's the function of a overspeed trip on a steam turbine? When it's tested and how often? What's the function of an overspeed trip on a steam turbine? And it is tested, when it's tested and how often? So an overspeed trip on a steam turbine prevent excessive speed. Every steam turbine should be trip tested on every startup, and an overspeed trip test should be annually. According to the ASME code, when are two main steam stop valves required? According to the ASME code, when are two main steam stop valves required? Two main steam stop valves are required on every boiler with manholes that's connected to a common header with other boilers. Describe the operation of a centrifugal pump. So fluid enters the center eye of the pump and it's thrown outwards by centrifugal force and obtain high velocity. This high velocity is converted to pressure in the volute section of the pump discharge. Question 4. What is heating surface on a boiler? What's the heating surface on of the boiler? The ASME code defines heating surface of a boiler as the parts of the boiler with water or wet steam on one side and products of combustion on the other side, always measured on the side receiving heat and always measured in square feet. What's the purpose of an air preheater? And describe two types. An air preheater adds heat to the incoming air used for combustion and reduces the exiting flue gas temperature. The two types are the tubular air preheater and the rotating or regenerative air preheater. So the tubular air preheater is like a heat exchanger with tubes and the exhausting flue gas outside heating the income air that's going through the tubes like a regular air preheater. And the rotating regenerative air preheater, it's like a big blade, okay? So on like half of the diameter of the blade of the fan, like say not like a fan, but like, yeah, it's like a fan. So half is on the flue gas, and the other half has the income air. So when the blade rotates towards to the flue gas, will add heat to the blade, and the blade is gonna get hot. And when the blade keep turning and go to the income air, that blade heated will pass that heat to the income air, getting cold, and then goes again to the flue gas to heat it up. What are common causes of a low water condition? So it's a lot, okay? You can name it a lot of different ones, okay? So I'm gonna give you some. So low water can caused by problems with feed water regulator, boiler feed pump, tube leaks or failure, and etc. You can get a plugged feed water line. You can get too much dirty tubes. Not dirty tubes. You can get, for low water condition, a really bad leak. Okay, so no water going to the boiler. Okay, so next. What causes foaming and priming in a boiler, and how these conditions corrected? So foaming, it's caused by a high concentration of dissolved solids, oils on the surface of the water, and or high pH. Priming is usually due to a high drum level and or problems with the drum internal separator. To correct foam, remove contaminated water from the boiler by blowing down and replenish with clean makeup water. To correct prime, you reduce the level of water and, if necessary, inspect drum internal parts. Okay? How are the steam valves set on a duplex reciprocating feed water pump? To set a duplex pump, okay, you will close steam valve and water valves, drain the pump and lock out, tag out. Center the steam piston. Plumb the rocker arms. Square the valve over the ports. Equalize the lost motion and move the piston off center. So question 49. Define boiler efficiency. Boiler efficiency is defined as the ratio of output steam flow in BTUs per hour divided by the input fuse input BTU per hour. That's how you calculate boiler efficiency. And the last question is, why is fuel oil in boiler water danger? Fuel oil in a boiler water is danger because it can lead to foaming and possible carryover. I'm gonna start doing my videos this way. I hope you guys like it, share and subscribe to the channel. Okay, I see you guys on the next video. Thank you.